Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I got me a running quarterback. Come see how I handle this.
First play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. 22 yards there. First down.
Playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them.
Oh, come on. Good one.
It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. And even 60 yards. Now Elliott. And he's in. Touchdown.
Yeah, Dallas traded him, Elliott.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Wow.
His third touchdown.
Lucky ass pass.
And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score their opening drive. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. They'll run on first down. Green. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. But Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week,
Sit down, cousin.
necessarily
Watch my porn.
Watch your fucking anime porns.
they want to see this game as well.
This two-person route gets stacked with mats, ammunition, and enough guns to dance your way to victory.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa.
I'm playing stupid.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit?
And I saw him turn into him.
Already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too
Between your broadcast.
Huh?
Between your broadcast.
I'm broadcast.
They'll be even more aggressive.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right?
That's caught at the 25. A big third down play there for the Jags. 56 yards. So that changes.
I'm going to claw my way back.
Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now. It's Green. And it's picked up by
He must try and pick the block up.
That's what I'm saying, man. Should be pissing me off.
19-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip
Man, come on.
here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now.
What the fuck?
Looking for more.
You put him on man-to-man.
The intended target was Chris Godwin, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, I see what he's going to throw it to.
You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best.
I'm a short tackle.
He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy. But that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Open.
Dog, what the fuck is up with this cornerback, bro? I'm not
I think he used
pressing. I'm not pressing though.
I think he used the go route. That's the only way they released that easy.
They go play action with Jackson. Looking downfield for Godwin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 54 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yo, it's my players, bro.
2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Get my mind on pussy.
To the races, Charles. 20-0 already. Extra
I'm
point.
gonna get that game.
Yeah, you always hear
Man.
that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Who the fuck that is?
My superstar running back.
No, the safety.
To the 20-yard line.
That was the cornerback. That wasn't the safe. That was the cornerback.
Opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Perfectly, and you'll be geared up with 3 chests and an armada of weapons and a getaway vehicle that will lead your
First down carry by Elliott. And he will lose lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
The first zone is a top priority. So let's rock in with our doc.
Man, this is fucking sad, bro.
All right, first things
Well,
first.
the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Immediately break through the roof. It's important to break through on this side.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. Get from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Rush in. Rush at the 6.
Here's Elliott. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Fumbling his ass off.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now taking downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over. Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
I can't do shit. I can't get no turnover.
Switch. Hatch it.
Fucking lineman falling down and shit. He just fall down. No reason.
4th down now.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Oh, it is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Go. Let's go.
You gotta watch this, cousin. This is sad. This is fucking sad.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
One thing to
He's
keep
not
in
doing
mind,
nothing,
partner,
bro.
especially in the second
Really
half,
not.
when you've got a
You
running
got 2
back of
fake
his
ass
size
deep pass,
and
which
these
you saw,
dimensions,
and 3
I can
fucking
just tell
fumbles.
you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He's got a first down past the 30.
Serious, bro?
Up to the 30.
I didn't press up like to play deep.
For a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete.
The animations, too, bro. It's fucking me up, bro.
They had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
On 2nd and 10.
Look, you see that? He just stood there.
Big pickup there. 18
And I played underneath that time. Look, he just stood there.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Play action. Now Jackson looking downfield for Godwin. That's gonna
No, catch the fucking ball.
Motherfucker hit his helmet. I said hit his helmet. He dove for it, hit his helmet.
Second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck going on with
That's
that.
good. That's all he throwing to.
All the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 10th carry now for Elliott. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The 2nd down play, not much
just
better
broke
than the
in
first,
there.
just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
I want him to jump outside.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9
He wasn't
yards
in.
on 3rd down.
I'm playing outside because he's going to try to throw it outside. I could catch the inside myself.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard
But
line.
it's sad, bro.
Convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys
I just
can.
want this game to be over with.
You gotta get that dollar in your life.
What dollar do?
The dollar defense formation.
And the route is on here.
You
To
can
help
play-
on running?
No, you can play as that because I see what he's doing, or what he was doing. He's just hitting you deep on the one-on-ones. You get that dollar and play that cover 2. You can always have them 2 deep safeties. If you use it at middle linebacker, take you in the middle of the field.
I got quarter for that.
30-yard deep.
Not blocking, bro.
Get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
We go, son.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback. But
Can't possession catch it because he gonna wind up just staying low. And nigga just,
take it home. Because the defender would have caught that reflection, though.
Shake it off. Play action. It's Darnold. That one complete. He finds Sharp.
All he needed some momentum. Oh. All he needed is a little momentum.
DJ Shark, 77 yards.
We need to do that like 3 more times.
He said he needs to do that like 3 more times.
And that'll shave one more off this lead.
Go watch your porn, bro.
Following the touchdown.
This ain't that interesting. Count this as a loss. I'm trying. I'm really trying, but
Don't give up that.
I'm not giving up. But it is what it is.
Cousin, I blew a 28-point lead in 2.5 minutes on. And lost. 2.5 minutes left in the game. Up 28. And lost.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next
Big ass
possession.
fumble.
They've had a very
Pick
solid
six.
first half.
Killed.
And as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays.
Oh my gosh.
I did that so it won't be caught in the animation. He just throwing it up, bro.
Yeah.
But that's what I want him to do. Throw it up, dog.
His guys continue.
Who you up with two corner? You got Lattimore and that rookie cornerback.
I don't have no Lattimore. What you
I
talking
mean,
about?
Ramsey.
Yeah.
That rookie cornerback.
75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember,
You know what? I got to take it off of overall and just play him. Because he's not throwing it to Rams. Huh?
Play him by speed.
A little oxygen if he wants it as
I
well.
hope I got that fucking. I hope I got him on my schedule.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On first down, it's Darnold. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Back to throw, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll rifle this one deep right. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, you know, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check 37. Check 37. Line, go. Line 36.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Let's see if that script is a good one for them. Now this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Now, he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and...
This is some bullshit!
Hit him a bunch during the game and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Jackson on first down. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They run the counter. It's Elliott. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Fuck, man.
Tampa Bay. Devontae Adams.
Dog, he just throwing the shit up.
On the year as his guys continue to pour it on. The point after is good, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold, and this is incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's third down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Evans. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw is Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them.
Darnold, he lost the football.
No, I can't win.
And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach.
That's what I'm telling you. It's a video game, bro. Everybody fumbling on this bitch.
Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
So here's the kickoff
His
now.
broken
So
tackle with him,
following
too.
that fumble return for a score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Jaguars come to
And
the line to
sometimes
start
there's
their
nothing you
next
can do.
drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Darnold. Looking long for Westbrook. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. There goes a deep ball, and this is caught. It's a gain of 35.
That's an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there, and he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
God damn.
Him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Did your high school have that same push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2.
Now the nigga hurt.
And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. Well, the trainers take a
No, there's no win for me in this game.
They come out here in the eye. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability. Extra point by Gay is up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly...
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. He's at the 30. is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
I pushed. You saw me move my linebackers over to that side. I knew it.
80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
That's because I don't practice and I don't.
Perfect.
But this team not that good.
7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
You get the option to do it.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Well,
how does it work when it comes to teams?
we pick our team, but it's random order. When it's your turn to pick a team, whatever team left, you get.
It's coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
It's our field. Red 80. 45.
Now it's Darnold. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Got you. I just need to pick.
Position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his
Thought that was in.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
44, Mike, 44. God, not ready. 44, drop.
Your ass.
Here's Jackson to throw.
His name is your ass.
There's that man again. It's complete. Work this out past the 25. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Check, Will.
play fake. Jackson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Big stop, team. Big stop. Let's go. Under 10. Under 10.
They'll run with Elliott. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team, because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
A couple of first downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action. Jackson. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Check, check. Go, go. Lucky.
Here's Jackson off the play fake. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He gives it up. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
57 for Mike. Hey, Haywood. Check tight, check tight. Check tight. 57. Mike, 57. Right.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. To throw again on second down. Jackson gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th. And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. From the 50, it's Darnold. Nowhere to escape.
Fucking game glitched or whatever the fuck, man.
He muscled his way in for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches...
I couldn't throw the fucking ball, man.
No matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Looking deep for Adams. It got his man complete. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard.